Let's get to it.
Alright YouTube, what's going on? Mesa fail, Table Sean, whatever Sean you want to call me, back at it with some Destiny. Alright, got a number of things I want to cover in this video. One of them is going to be a PSA, and the other one is going to be kind of speculation, along as well as gather your thoughts and opinions, give you my thoughts and opinions regarding 2016 DLC and where we're going with Destiny in 2016. So I'm going to link a video in the description, which I'm sure you probably have already seen, from General Alan, more console.
And as always, a dee-hee-hee until next time, Guardians.
And yes, I did record that when we went to a capture event. He's hysterical, okay? Speculating about the Dawning, okay? It looks like it's shaping up to be that's going to be our first live event. One of the things he touches on is that the data miners out there figured out that there's still 8 exotics out there that haven't been found. One of them includes an exotic sparrow, and he also goes on to talk about that the data miners found that there's certain letters from a bunch of the NPCs within the tower regarding the Dawning. So it is shaping up that that's going to be our first live event, I'm betting. So before I get into some speculation, it relates to those exotics, okay? Start stockpiling your exotic Engrams, okay? Because if you recall, when they launched the last patch and Sparrow Racing hit, I had like 30 or so exotic Engrams that I just was saving. Guys, you know me, I hoard Engrams, okay? And much to my surprise, and people who were there for the live stream when SRL kicked off, when I decoded those things, they were giving me a bunch of the new year ones. Well, year ones turned into year 2 exotics, meaning like I got Might of Multi-Tool, I got the Tarantula chest piece for the Hunter, I also got the Armamentarium. So Bungie said on Twitter that on the 21st, when we get our next Bungie weekly update, it's not going to be a major reveal, but it's going to talk about the upcoming update for February, okay? So again, leads more to, okay, we're probably going to get the live event in February, and if they do unlock all those Engrams, they unlock all those exotics, okay, you got a chance of getting them if you save your exotic Engrams now. So that's what I'm doing. I pretty much have every exotic in the game except for the damn Twilight Garrison. Cannot get that thing. And you know what? I probably don't. I'm not even going to use it when I do get it because I love my Armamentarium when it comes to chess pieces. But I want to play with it anyway. So to backtrack, we were told that we're going to see live events throughout the rest of the year, and that Irk McGurk in one of the updates said that, okay, we're going to see some sort of event that's going to be larger than anything we've seen since Taken King. Okay, does that mean expansion? I don't know. Okay, here's my speculation. Okay. I think for the rest of 2016, we're going to get one more full expansion that's going to include a raid. And the reason why I say that is because if we don't get an expansion or we don't get a raid, and you know what? When we were talking to Guardian Radio last night, there's a substantial portion of the population who have not completed the raid. I think the stats for Oryx Hard was like 8% or something. I don't know. When the Guardian Radio episode goes live, please go listen to it. It's on YouTube, it's on iTunes, on Podbean, it's on everything. And the reason why I think that we're going to get some sort of Cabal-themed expansion, raid, whatever you want to call it, even though that a lot of people have not completed the raids, I think it'll wrap up Destiny 1, okay? We've already kind of exhausted the Vex and the Vault of Gloss. We've already exhausted the Hive, the Fallen, we have the House of Wolves. We really haven't had anything regarding the Cabal. And I feel like, you know, I was talking about it last night, and I know I'm on a tangent here, but there's just so much real estate to do more free roam stuff in patrols or public events or anything like that. I mean, I was just doing my Solar Sword quest where I had a farm for relic. There was so much unused real estate on Mars that I get a feeling that some sort of expansion is going to come this year that's going to totally involve Mars and totally involve the Cabal. So we all went crazy when we saw this image. This is a cleaned up version where someone took the picture that someone took behind closed doors of kind of the 2-year plan for Destiny 1, okay? And it shows a typical expansion like process where you got Destiny 1, you got 2 small expansions, then you got a major expansion, then you have 2 smaller expansions. Obviously, that idea was scrapped for the second half of year 2, okay? So they're going to this live event, and I don't believe it's going to be just live events until Destiny 2. There's no way the community would settle for that. I know, like, people are going crazy right now. It's not enough content. Everyone's just playing PvP, and everyone's kind of, or at least I am, or at least my friends are, seem a little bit burnt on PvP, because PvP is kind of the only thing right now that you can go in and do, and it's going to be different every time, but let's be frank, I'm not a fan of the current meta right now. But it really would make total sense to really wrap up Destiny 1 with a full-on Cabal expansion, Cabal raid for the people that do like to raid, but something related to wrap up the story, okay? Because, like, again, Atheon, Vault of Glass, it was Vex, then we had Crota's End, all about the Hive, then we had House of Wolves, which relates to the Fallen, really nothing paying attention to the Cabal, and there's just so much, again, I keep saying it, there's so much real estate on Mars that we really haven't tapped into, you know? And I would just love to see something totally related to the Cabal to kind of wrap up the full story, full experience of Destiny 1, so we could forget about it and move on into Destiny 2. And another thing also that would help wrap up Destiny 1 is put the old strikes in the Legacy Strike playlist, in the weekly heroics, in the Nightfalls. Put them all back, okay? I had a blast the other day just playing the Legacy for an hour or so, okay? It's weird. We were all sick of them in year 1, but now that we haven't played them in so long, I'm sick of the Dust Palace. I'm sick. Well, actually, I like Darkblade, but we can't play Darkblade because the door's shut. That's a whole other topic. But I'm tired of the Taken King strikes. I want to play the old ones again. And I think that would make perfect sense in the theme of wrapping up Destiny 1, moving on to Destiny 2. Put all the old strikes back into the new playlist, well, not new playlist, but the current playlist, the weekly heroics, daily heroics, and even for stories, put all the old stories back into the daily heroics. Make them harder. I mean, I would love to go back and play Archon Priest, Sepix Prime on like level 40 or whatever, 280? No. What are the weekly heroics? Are they 280 or 300? I don't know. I'm babbling through it. It's the end, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section regarding what you think is going to happen in 2016, as well as what your thoughts and opinions are on the Cabal. Okay, I'd love to see a Cabal raid. I'd love to see a Cabal expansion. I know not everyone plays the raid, but it'd be wonderful to get something Cabal related. That's it. Drop a like in this video, only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa. Check out my stream, usually on YouTube, and that's it. I'm out of here like Vladimir.